you, Lord, from concrete, it's beautiful, but still in need of water for the thirsting at the core. No need for withering in silence when somebody has the cure. Oh, people, we gotta give it if we got it. People, healing the earth depends on us. Oh, people, we gotta give it if we got it. Give it if we got it. The remedy is love. Black, white, yellow, brown, we're all the same. Different faces or different names, it don't matter. We all in love. With wealth like kings or poverty, different countries or different creeds, it don't matter. We all in love. Boys and girls, look in the mirror, know yourself, go against the world. Forgive our ignorance, love has more power than our wars. Your struggle's not unnoticed, love is love, love is yours. Oh, people, we gotta give it if we got it. Oh, people, healing the earth depends on us. Oh, people, we gotta give it if we got it. Give it if we got it. The remedy is love. Black, white, yellow, brown, we're all the same. Different faces or different names, it don't matter. We all in love. With wealth like kings or poverty, different countries or different creeds, it don't matter. We all in love. Black, white, yellow, brown, we're all the same. Different faces or different names, it don't matter. We all in love. With wealth like kings or poverty, different countries or different creeds, it don't matter. We all in love. We all in love. We gotta give it if we got it. The remedy is love.
Mi vadolo ae, no bien. Mi vadolo ae, no vio. Mi vadolo. Mi vado pleti jo plegahu. Mi vadolo ae. 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 Santa Barbara. Mi vadolo ae. Novio mi vadolo. Mi vado pleti jo plegahu. Mi vadolo ae.
Mi vadolo ae. Mi vadolo ae. Mi vadolo ae. Mi vadolo ae.
You know, that song we just sang, Mivadolo, that means welcome. We are here with joy, and we are poised for this celebration. That's literally what that song means, right? Now we're going to do another one for you, a little bit more upbeat. So if you're out there, you want to stay in your seats and move your body, it's okay. You want to come on stage and dance with us, please feel free, okay? You know, one thing about Africa continent, it's all about diversity and integration. So this rhythm, it's called Fume Fume. And Fume Fume, it's a combination, it's a mix of different kind of rhythm. So you have the Malenkes, the folks from Niger, Mali, the more inland West Africa, coming to Ghana and say, oh, okay, can we play with you guys? Can we have some fun with you? We have our djembe, and you guys have your drums. What can we put together here? Right? And people get together and put this together, what we call Fume Fume. The mixed diversity, welcoming every other culture to your home. Fujema ye ye ye, nana fujema ye ye ye. Fujema ye ye ye, nana fujema ye ye ye. Fume fume, fujema, fujema kaya. Fume fume, fujema, fujema kaya. Nana fujema ye ye ye. Nana fujema ye ye ye. Fujema ye ye ye. Nana fujema ye ye ye. Fume fume fujema fujema kaya. Fume fume fujema fujema kaya. Nana fujema ye ye ye. Fujema ye ye ye. Nana fujema ye ye ye. Fujema ye ye ye. Nana fujema ye ye ye. Fume fume fujema fujema kaya. Fume fume fujema fujema kaya. Nana fujema ye ye ye. Fujema ye ye ye. Nana fujema ye ye ye. Fujema ye ye ye. Nana fujema ye ye ye. Fume fume fujema fujema kaya. Fume fume fujema fujema kaya. Nana fujema ye ye ye. Yo 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 yo. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Dr. Martin Luther King once said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are we doing for others?" What are we doing for others? When I read that quote, I feel that it is being asked not just of me personally, but of all of us, as a community, as a whole. What can we be doing better? What do we have to do to tend the flower of humanity so we can not only help the children of the future, but make sure that they live in a better world than ours? In order to do anything, you have to start by doing something. We can start by tackling the first obstacle and talking to someone you would normally speak to, going out of your comfort zone to help those you would normally avoid. Once you have the willpower to do this, it can only get easier, right? No, not really. After that first obstacle, there are bound to be others, but you'll have to keep moving forward through the muck and the darkness that will try to drag you down. That is the problem. It sounds so good on paper, but actually going out there and doing something is hard. We can talk about a problem as much as we want, but it's not going to get us anywhere. If you want to make a difference in the world, you have to try. There is no cheering from the sidelines. There is no saying something you do not actually mean. There is no sitting on your couch writing an essay. Because in the end, these will get us nowhere. It is imperative that we go out of our way to help others. If you are walking down the street and see a houseless person, stop and offer help. If you see someone being treated unjustly because of their religion or the color of their skin, stop and offer help. If you see someone who is crying or hurting, stop and offer help. It sounds so simple, but when it comes to it, the majority of people will just walk past and pretend they don't notice. I know this for a fact since I struggle with this myself. I would love to help, but from the sidelines, not on the field of battle. But don't we realize how dehumanizing this can be? Put yourself in these people's shoes. Imagine you are the one sitting on the street, asking, begging for help, and yet everyone walks past, not even looking at you, as if you were some infectious disease that spreads as easily as the common cold and fall. Imagine you are the one being bullied and mistreated because of your religion, the color of your skin, gender identity, or sex. What makes someone lesser or better than you just because you look different or feel differently from them? Nothing. These ideas and theories are just tools for the weak and the scared to take power over others. In fact, it is not the people on the street or the people that look different that are the disease. It is us. It is our collective agreement to mindlessly judge others without getting to know them, just because of how they look. It is us for bullying someone because they identify differently than us. When we choose to avoid the challenge before us, we are the ones endangering the flower of society, not them, us. When we look back at our history, our culture, we have to ask ourselves, why? Why do we let politics divide a household? We should be loving each other, no matter what, because we are family. Why do we always consider third world countries lesser, when in reality, they have had just a harder lot, because half the time we would rather fight our wars on their soil? How can we let ourselves become not the one who nourishes the plant, but the parasite who attaches itself to the plant and sucks the life out of it until it is dead? What we need to be able to do is realize when we are the problem. But this too is hard. No one wants to admit when they are wrong. Everyone knows that feeling, no matter how old or young, that feeling of helplessness, that no matter how hard you try, you were wrong. No one likes that feeling. You never get used to it. And yet, it is an essential part of our development as human beings, and it always will be. We need that feeling to help us remember that we are not better than others, nor are they better than us. Because in the end, we are all just people trying to survive, and we are all equal. We must remember that we are all part of a more significant movement, one that has been happening for thousands of years. We are part of the human movement, and we all play a role, no matter how big or how small. I often find myself thinking, what can I, one person, really do? We start to think that it would take much more than just us to change the world. But we have to remember, in order to do anything, you have to start by doing something. No matter how big or small, everything is a drop in the pail. When the day comes that the pail is full, we can water the plant with the hope of millions from generations before us. A hope for a better world. A world without social injustice. A world without unfair courts of law. A world where everyone is equal and everyone knows they are equal. But we have to become this first, as an individual. Only then can we come together and shed our seeds for the generations to come, so they may feast on our fruit and live happily in a better world. Thank you.
I'm inspired. I really, really am. Thank you so much. Can everyone say flower to fruit? Flower to fruit. Yes, that was wonderful. And now we have Broken Treasures by Lauren Lee.
People are like oceans. Layers and layers and layers of feelings and fears, strengths and secrets, weaknesses, dreams. Most people only see the surface, the serene sunlight zone that says everything's fine. But others are willing to swim the extra mile. They break past the surface, swimming and swimming and swimming. It's difficult, but it's worth it. Because treasure isn't found at the surface. It's down, 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 at the very bottom, hidden. When you find it, it's precious. Because you can only find it if they let you. And they only let you find it if you're willing to dive deep, take the risks, face the danger, swim past the zones of embarrassment, the zones of trauma, the zones of shame. So, when they finally open their chests of broken treasures, don't take it. Recognize their struggles, their pain, their sorrow. Appreciate what they've gone through. Don't pity their shattered remains. Instead, help them put themselves back together into something so much stronger. Because isn't that what friends are for? Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Lauren. Okay, can everyone say broken treasures? Broken treasures. All right. Yes.
Everybody to clap your hands and sing with us.
I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible.
goodness, if you're ever feeling a little bit down, expect a miracle. Think about that song. Think about that song. I want to thank Sister Shirley Hammond, Michelle, and Miriam.